Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with atbbq.com, and today on Too Easy, we're making biscuit pizzas. Too Easy is a series where we take store-bought products and turn them into something that we'd actually want to eat. But this one specifically is something that I've done with my kids just to get some time with them in the kitchen, get them involved in the cooking process. We're making pizzas with store-bought canned biscuits. We're using the Grand's flaky layers. I've done this a few times, and this has been the one that I feel like I've got the best result with. We're just gonna dust our surface a little bit and then roll this out to make basically a personal pizza for everyone in the family. Now my kids usually want pepperoni or cheese. I want something a little bit more interesting, so we're gonna do both a pepperoni today and a prosciutto. Just season a little flour to make sure everything's moving. Now the great thing is, like, I was doing this with my kids and my daughter's like, I want to help. And I was like, okay, you put the toppings on it. She's like, no, I want to help. So get your kids in there. Teach them how to use a rolling pin. Let's start with the pepperoni. Now, like I said, we're using all store-bought items. There's nothing made from scratch in this recipe, which is uncomfortable for me, but I also understand the necessity of it. But if you're going to buy store-bought stuff, buy good stuff. This pizza sauce straight out of the can, which you can pick up at atbbq.com, is honestly really quality. All right, store-bought item number 3, mozzarella, but we got the fresh stuff, the really good stuff. So what we're gonna do here is, instead of like cutting this up or shredding it down, we're just gonna pull it apart, kind of place it across the pizza there. Next, we got the pepperoni. Now, these are my favorite store-bought pepperonis. Let's be honest, nobody's making pepperoni. These are my favorite ones to buy, though, because they cup up and they hold that little pocket of grease, and it's so disgusting and delicious at the same time. These things really like to shrink up, so I tend to overload them. All right, pizza number 2 now. We're gonna take some cream cheese that's been softened and just spread that across the surface. Takes about a tablespoon per pizza. Now we've got some prosciutto, and we're just gonna tear that, kind of press it across the surface. We'll hit this with just a little bit of seasoning here in a second as well. So a slice to a slice and a half of prosciutto per pizza. Kind of tear them like this, so as it crisps up, you kind of get extra texture around the edges. We're gonna put a little bit of brisket rub on here. Now this is just salt and pepper, garlic, and celery seed. We don't need a lot. Load it up with that feta. Get a little flour on our peel. See if we can't get them all at once. Close enough. Now these are going inside the Yoder Smokers wood-fired oven, 450 degrees on the YS640. These have only been in for about 2 minutes. Now, just to make sure that they cook completely evenly, we're just gonna do like a 50-50 swap here and throw them back in. Hold on, little buddy. 4 minutes in now. These are starting to look really good. I'm gonna give them another 30 seconds. All right, so close to 5 minutes total, but you can see we've got the great browning on the crust, we've got the browning around the edges. Let's go finish these off. Pepperonis, all we're gonna do is grate some parm over the top at the microplane. This is another one of the things that my kids love to do. I'll start to do it for them and they're like, let me do it. Make it rain. Now to finish off the creamy prosciutto, we're gonna put a little chili oil on top. Each one of these. And then a drizzle of hot honey. So now we've got my pizza, the grown-ups pizza, and the kids pizza. All right, pepperoni is pepperoni. I know it's good, but I really want to get into this creamy prosciutto. I'm just gonna say, biscuit dough, It's not pizza dough, but it is not bad as a pizza. This one's super creamy. Getting the spiciness from the chili crunch, the saltiness from the prosciutto, and the funkiness from the feta. Everybody showed up. It's a really fun, creative way to do dinner with the family. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out atbbq.com for all the products featured in today's video. If you enjoy the recipe, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments or anything you'd like to see me cook, let me know in the comment section down below, and let's be good to one another. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to atbbq.com/thesauce. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.